You're
What up, Deadass Poet Society?
What up, Deadass Poet Society? It's your boy NonPlus.
And that dude, Levi Tate.
Yes, sir. We're
Here
back
we go
at
again.
it. Yeah, man. So today we're going to tap in with this new Steel Bangles featuring Nas and Sid Sriram.
Right.
I've heard good things, but, let's give it a shot, see what we think.
Yeah, man. Let's do it.
All right, we're going to play it through, and then we'll rewind like usual, and then we'll try to see what we get out of it. Let's go.
Looking at the hate in the world, lost in a world weighing me down. Reaching for a line too far, feeling like I was gonna drown. Oh, there were times my soul felt broken, and there were times my faith was shaken. Some way, somehow, we made it. Love wasn't around.
Nas,
Say it's just the beginning.
yeah.
He say it's just the beginning.
No longer guilt written by the silk and linen. Never condemning, never condescending. Before you hear something this dope again and people love it, you'll see the Pope on the beach and Nantucket play the trumpet. Somehow, some way we made it out the filthy garbage. Where people feel pronounced as well as sin. We need to be born again from the problems of harlequins and the charlatans. Trying to stick their thorns in them but they can kill the confidence. This ain't religious, but yo, I see the crescent. See the illuminated cross in the sky in the distance. Or maybe it's just the clouds, how they shaking my vision. Telling me never play down my true existence. Forget what you know, just take a leap. No matter how high up you are, or how deep, or what height it is, be the mightiest. We've been in a tight spot, fight to
There were
live.
times my soul felt broken, and there were times my faith was shaken. Some way, somehow, we made it. Love wasn't around. Say it's just the beginning. They say it's just the beginning. Oh, there were times my soul felt broken, and there were times my faith was shaken. Some way, somehow, we made it. Love wasn't around. Say it's just the beginning. They say it's just the beginning.
Okay. What'd you think?
Woo. I
Deep.
liked it a lot.
Yeah, man. Deep, profound stuff. A lot of positivity.
No doubt.
Nice to hear.
Positivity, adversity, perseverance.
Yes, sir.
Those are the thoughts that came to mind on the music itself with the actual vocals.
Yeah,
Now, I've never heard this guy before. Did you mention that this is one
Yeah,
of Nas's artists?
I believe so, on the Mass Appeal. So, from
Okay.
what I've read, Steel Bangles is the producer. He's actually out of UK.
Okay.
And Sid Sriram, I believe he signed a Mass Appeal.
Okay.
He's the one who was singing.
Yes.
But dude got some pipes, bro. He
He
sounded
can.
good on there.
He definitely did.
Yeah.
And both languages. Obviously, I don't know what the second language. I don't want to be ignorant or sound ignorant, but I know that he obviously started the song in English. There were a few vocals that were being sung in a different language, it seemed, but all flowed. And
For sure.
as it relates to the rap, tell me about what your thoughts.
Yo, it's refreshing to hear Nas again, bro. It's been a minute. I think the last time we got a verse from Nas was with the Primo joint.
Yeah.
It's been a while. It's like
Yeah.
almost a year, I think, since then. And I think this is good news, bro. This might be like the beginning of the rollout to the actual Primo album.
Yeah.
Because,
Could be a good foreshadowing.
yeah, man, this is the way Nas moves. Like, he'll start putting out a few feature joints here and there to get people warmed up. And then, hopefully, my prediction comes true and the actual Nas and Primo album comes out soon.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah,
So
man.
much anticipated. So let's dig into some of the actual lyrics itself, which I felt personally, wow, while it was fantastic, I was hoping for a second verse.
Yeah, the same
You
thing.
know,
Same
something
thing.
else
Yeah,
was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know, needed there.
Yeah. I think I know why he did it that way. Like, I think he didn't want to outshine Sid Sriram, whose
Sure.
song it actually is, which,
Yeah.
you know, with Still Bangles. It's more like an R&B vibe. But yeah, man, like, I was left wanting another verse. for
Right,
sure.
without a doubt. You know, but on that note, let's run it back
Let's
and
do it.
get into it.
There were times my soul felt broken, and there were times my faith was shaken. Some way, somehow, we made it. Loved ones all around. Say it's just the beginning.
I felt my faith was shaking.
Yeah.
But somehow we made it, bro. Like, that's so
Absolutely.
profound, bro. Like, there's times, you know, everybody's gone through them. Times in your life where you're like, how did I make it through that? Or like, how am I gonna make it through that? And then like, at the end of it, you see you made it through.
Yeah.
That's crazy stuff. Cause, you know, people say like, God doesn't give you more than you can handle.
Yep.
Which is actually not in the Bible. It's more like a thing people say.
Sure.
But it's kind of facts, right? Like, if you once you make it through things, that teaches you perseverance, teaches you grit. Like, it just makes you a better person when you go through these hard times. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and for me, how I think about it too is your faith. You gotta have faith of a mustard seed, as they say, right? And it should be unwavering. And regardless of whatever testimony or testament that you are going through at that moment in time, your faith should be persistent, knowing that God is going to take care of it.
Facts. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, you know. But let's get into
Let's
it.
do it.
Hey, staring at the window, playing boys in the summer. Feeling all the pain in the heart, lose the grip off my shoulder. Looking at the hate in the world, lost in a world weighing me down. Reaching for a line too far, feeling like I was gonna drown. Oh, there were times my soul felt broken, and there were times my faith was shaken. Some way, somehow, we made it. Love was all around.
Nas,
Say it's just the beginning.
yeah.
They say it's just the beginning.
No longer guilt written by the silk and linen. Woo. Never condemning, never condescending. But
No longer guilt ridden by the silk and linen.
Yep. What does that mean to you?
To me, that means that, I guess when he first made it out of the hood or whatever, and he was able to live the lavish life, you know, the silk and the linens and, you know, live that kind of lifestyle, he probably felt guilty about it at some point.
Sure.
He probably felt like, wow, like, I don't deserve this, or like, why can't everybody enjoy what I'm enjoying? So he was guilt-ridden, but he's saying, I'm no longer guilt-ridden. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I guess he came to a realization, maybe, I don't know what it was, but maybe like, no, like, I earned this. I deserve to be where I'm at. Like, I'm a child of God, or I'm a child, whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I belong where I'm at. Like, this is
Right.
the journey that my life brought me on.
Right.
So, whatever I have, it's because I earned it, and I belong here.
That's a fact. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna segue into another popular podcast too. And the show It Is What It Is. I think Mace was actually talking about this exact same guilt, right? Having the weight of having success, making it out of, or being the one of few that made it out of whatever their predicament was or where they came from, and then bearing this guilt, right? And he also came to the conclusion that he needed to shake that, right?
Nice.
And sometimes it's accepting of the fact that you are deserving.
Facts. And not only that, right, but once you get out, you can lift more people with you.
And that's the other
right?
piece
Like,
of it.
now you create jobs.
You have to
Yeah.
lift as you climb.
Facts.
Right? And I think from what I understand about Nas, he's done an excellent job of that, creating opportunities for others.
Yeah, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Yeah, man, but it's a powerful song so far, bro. Like,
Yeah, let's get
I
into
like
it.
it.
You hear something this dope again and people love it. You'll see the Pope on the beach and then Tucker play the trumpet. Somehow, some way we made it out the filthy garbage. Where people kill for nonsense, world of sin. We need to be born again from the problems of harlequins and the charlatans. Trying to stick their thorns in them, but they can kill the confidence. This ain't religious, but yo, I see the crescent. See the illuminated cross in the sky in the distance. Or maybe it's just the clouds, how they shaping my vision. Telling me never play down my true existence. Forget what you know, just take a leap. No matter how high up you are, or how deep, or what height it is, be the mightiest. We've been in a tight spot, fight to live.
My soul's so broken.
The harlequins and the charlatans, trying to stick their thorns in them, but they can kill the confidence. This ain't religious, but yo, I see the crescent. See the illuminated cross in the sky in the distance. Or maybe it's just the clouds, how they shaping my vision. Telling me never play down my true existence. Forget what you know, just take a leap. No matter how high up you are, or how deep, or what height it is, be the mightiest. We've been in a tight spot, fight to live.
That part.
Talk on it.
Like he says, take the leap. No matter how high you are or how deep. It's like, don't stand still. Don't stay in your situation, whether it's a good situation, whether you're up high, or whether you're in the deepest of the dirtiest, worst situations. You need to take a leap and keep moving forward.
Yeah.
Like, just because you're in a good spot don't mean you stop moving.
Sure.
And if you're in a bad spot, you definitely can't stop moving, because that's how you get out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So,
It's how you better yourself. It's about evolving. You know, you got to constantly be building yourself up, building people around you up too if you can. But that's
Sure.
that's what I get from that.
Yeah, I would concur with you. I think sometimes when we're in the worst of circumstances, we've been dealt the worst hands, sometimes that constricts us. And we feel overwhelmed, we feel stagnated, and we actually don't continue to fight on. You know, and I can speak to that for sure and relate to that. I think the flip side of that too is when we've experienced success, sometimes we get complacent, right? And from there, we have to figure out ways to tap into that inner voice and continue to strive and continue to challenge ourselves to do better, be better. And on top of that, as we've stated before, lift as we climb. We have a responsibility to do that.
Facts. And also, like, with the complacency thing, right? Like, we're very privileged people. Like, you know, the part of the world we live in, we have, like, religious freedom, we have access
Freedom
to
of speech,
childcare, like, good jobs, you know what I mean? Like, and sometimes people in our situation or better, they can take things like that for granted and then become complacent, right? Like, oh, I'm doing all right. Like, I live in the suburbs. I got a decent car. My kids are in a good school. But I feel like if you're not always growing, you're doing something wrong. You know what I mean? Even if you are in a good situation, you need to consistently keep growing, because you can always be better, stronger, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
well, I can tell you, life is going to always challenge you.
Yep.
You know,
Facts.
so regardless of mindset or what have you, so you got to just really respond to that bell when it comes down to it.
Yes, sir.
All right, here we go.
My soul's so broken, and there were times my faith was shaken. Some way, somehow, we made it. Love wasn't around. Say it's just the beginning. They say it's just the beginning. Oh, there were times my soul felt broken, and there were times
sure.
Yeah, without a doubt. So I'm gonna take this a little bit of a spin on here. So we talked about the whole premise of Nas potentially doing a second verse, and perhaps the reason why he didn't want to necessarily outshine his new artist and allowing for that person to set the stage for his new music, right? But certainly complimentary there. If you had to bring on another person to feature, who would it be?
I would think somebody positive, right? Like,
Yeah.
I'm trying to think like a D1 or like what's his name, the Christian dude, Andy Mineo, somebody like that would bring like more positive vibes to it.
So for me, person I'm thinking of is Chance the Rapper.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that complimenting this song well, or him complimenting this song very well. You know, but anyways, a thought that came to mind. Certainly, as we've just mentioned, it's going on our playlist. Check this out. It's called Times, featuring Nas, but by Sid Sriram.
Yep. The beat by Steel Bangles.
Yep.
Yeah, man. Once again, Deadass Poet Society. Make sure you tap in always. Share, like, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. We out here.
Blacada.
Blagada.
Church.
Yes, sir.